Subscribe this channel for further test series. Question number 500. Subscribe this channel for further test series. This portion is about research management. Question number 501. A relationship is indicated when a high score on one instrument is accompanied by a low score on the other and vice versa. A positive. B negative. C neutral. D none. The correct answer is option B, negative. Question number 502. What relationship exists when the degree of correlation coefficient is 0.00? A positive. B negative. C neutral. D no relationship. The correct answer is option D, no relationship. Question number 503. When a correlation coefficient is used to describe the relationship between a set of scores obtained by the same group of individuals on a particular instrument and their scores on some criterion measure, it is called A predictive validity. B reliability. C criterion validity. D validity coefficient. The correct answer is option D, validity coefficient. Question number 504. Reliability and validity always depend on the in which an instrument is used. A content. B context. C nature. D none. The correct answer is option B, context. Question number 505. The three best known ways to obtain a reliability coefficient are test, retest, equivalent and A internal consistency method. B external consistency method. C concurrent method. D reliability coefficient. The correct answer is option A, internal consistency method. Question number 506. The most frequently employed method for determining the internal consistency is A split half method. B equivalent half method. C Kuder-Richardson method. D alpha coefficient. The correct answer is option C, Kuder-Richardson method. Question number 507. The reliability coefficient is best calculated using A Spearman-Brown prophecy formula. B equivalent half method. C Kuder-Richardson method. D alpha coefficient. The correct answer is option A, Spearman-Brown prophecy formula. Question number 508. For research purposes, a useful rule of thumb is that reliability should be at least A 0.70 and preferably higher. B 0.70 and preferably lower. C 0.60 and preferably higher. D 0.50 and preferably lower. The correct answer is option A, 0.70 and preferably higher. Question number 509. For calculating the reliability of items that are not scored right versus wrong, as in some essay tests where more than one answer is possible, researchers should use A Cronbach alpha. B KR20. C KR21. D Spearman-Brown. The correct answer is option A, Cronbach alpha. Question number 510. An index that shows the extent to which a measurement would vary under changed circumstances is A Kuder-Richardson method. B alpha coefficient. C Spearman-Brown prophecy formula. D standard error of measurement, SEMES. The correct answer is option D, standard error of measurement, SEMES. Question number 511. For many IQ tests, the standard error of measurement over a 1-year period and with different specific content is about A 5 points. B 8 points. C 10 points. D 2 points. The correct answer is option A, 5 points. Question number 512. No matter how carefully the subject of the study are selected, it is common to lose some of them as the study progress. This is known as A mortality. B regression. C maturation. D none. The correct answer is option A, mortality. Question number 513. On occasions, one or more unanticipated and unplanned events may occur during the course of a study that can affect the responses of a subject. This is known as A. History threat, B. Maturation threat, C. Regression, D. Hawthorne effect. The correct answer is option A. History threat. Question number 514. Sometimes researchers give increased attention and recognition because they are participating in the study, their responses may be affected. This effect is called A. Mortality, B. Maturation, C. Hawth, D. Regression. The correct answer is option C. Hawthorne effect. Question number 515. Whenever a group is selected because of unusually high or low performance on a pre-test, it will, on average, score closer to the mean of subsequent testing. This is called A. History threat, B. Maturation threat, C. Regression threat, D. Hawthorne effect. The correct answer is option C. Regression threat. Question number 516. Whenever an experiment group is treated in ways that are unintended and not a necessary part of the method being studied, A threat can occur. A. Mortality, B. History, C. Regression, D. Implementation. The correct answer is option D. Implementation. Question number 517. Researchers should use a number of techniques or procedures to control or minimize threats to internal validity except A. Standardizing the conditions, B. Obtaining and using more information on subject of the study, C. Neglifying the implementation threat, D. Choosing an appropriate design. The correct answer is option C. Neglifying the implementation threat. Question number 518. The amount of money spent on sports equipment by various schools in a particular district in a semester is an example of A. Quantitative data, B. Categorical data, C. Both A and B, D. None. The correct answer is option A. Quantitative data. Question number 519. The number of male and female students in a chemistry class shows A. Quantitative data, B. Categorical data, C. Qualitative data, D. None. The correct answer is option B. Categorical data. Question number 520. The No of each kind of merchandise found in a large department store indicates A. Quantitative data, B. Categorical data, C. Qualitative data, D. None. The correct answer is option B. Categorical data. Question number 521. This statement: the no of teachers in a large school district who use 1. The lecture and 2. The discussion method and apply SAT scores for obtaining results shows A. Quantitative data, B. Categorical data, C. Qualitative data, D. Both A and B. The correct answer is option D. Both A and B. Question number 522. Frequency polygons, skewed polygons, and histograms are techniques which are applicable to measure only A. Quantitative data, B. Categorical data, C. Qualitative data, D. Both A and B. The correct answer is option A. Quantitative data. Question number 523. In frequency polygon, if the tail of the distribution trails off the right, which type of skewed will occur? A. Positive, B. Negative, C. Normal, D. None. The correct answer is option A. Positive. Question number 524. A is a bar graph used to display quantitative data at the internal or ratio level of measurement. A. Skewed polygon, B. Frequency polygon, C. Histogram, D. Histogram and stem leaf plot. The correct answer is option C. Histogram. Question number 525. A underscore 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 under that organizes a set of data to show both its shape and distribution. A skewed polygon. B frequency polygon. C histogram. D stem leaf plot. The correct answer is option D, stem leaf plot. Question number 526. Stem leaf plots are particularly helpful in A. Comparing two distributions. B. Contrasting two distributions. C. Evaluating two distributions. D. Comparing and contrasting two distributions. The correct answer is option D, comparing and contrasting two distributions. Question number 527. Many distributions of data tend to follow a certain specific shape of distribution curve called A. Normal curve. B. Distribution curve. C. Normal distribution. D. None. The correct answer is option C, normal distribution. Question number 528. Averages or measure of central tendency enable a researcher to summarize the data in a frequency distribution with A single number \, B. Two numbers. C. More than two numbers. D. None. The correct answer is option A, single number. Question number 529. In the following distribution of scores, what is mode? 25, 29, 19, 17, 16, 16, 16, 14, 14, 11, 10, 9, 9. A. 14 and 9. B. 14 and 16. C. 16. D. 25. The correct answer is option C, 16. Question number 530. In the distribution of a score 70, 74, 82, 86, 88, and 90, the median is A. 86. B. 82. C. 85. D. 84. The correct answer is option D, 84. Question number 531. This is most appropriate average to calculate when the data results in skewed distributions. A. The mode. B. The median. C. The mean. D. Normal distribution. The correct answer is option B, the median. Question number 532. The mean of a distribution containing scores of 52, 68, 74, 86, 95, and 105 is A. 80. B. 85. C. 75. D. 80.5. The correct answer is option A, 80. Question number 533. For research purpose, which type of mean is most common in use? A. Geometric mean. B. Harmonic mean. C. Arithmetic mean. D. None. The correct answer is option C, arithmetic mean. Question number 534. Which of the three averages, measures of central tendency, is best of all? A. The mean. B. The mode. C. The median. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is option A, the mean. Question number 535. The interquartile range, IQR, is the difference between the A. Third and first quartiles. B. Second and first quartiles. C. Third and second quartiles. D. None. The correct answer is option A, third and first quartiles. Question number 536. Box plots are especially useful in two or more distributions. A. Comparing. B. Analyzing. C. Evaluating. D. Controlling. The correct answer is option A, comparing. Question number 537. The distance between the highest and lowest scores in a distribution is represented by A. The mean. B. The mode. C. The range. D. The median. The correct answer is option C, the range. Question number 538. If a researcher wants to give a quick estimation of validity, he/she should use A. the mean, B. the mode, C. the range, D. the median. The correct answer is option C, the range. Question number 539. The simplest form of standard score which expresses how far a raw score is from the mean in standard deviation units is A. standard score, B. z-score, C. t-score, D. the range. The correct answer is option B, z-score. Question number 540. It is a percent stated in decimal form and refers to the likelihood of an event occurring. A. z-score, B. standard score, C. t-score, D. probability. The correct answer is option D, probability. 41. T-scores are simply z-scores expressed in different form. If a z-score is 0, then its t-score will be equal to A. 0, B. 55, C. 100, D. 50. The correct answer is option D, 50. Question number 542. It is a numerical or graphical way to summarize data obtained from the population. A. statistic, B. parameter, C. analysis, D. statistical analysis. The correct answer is option B, parameter. Question number 543. The term as used in research refers to the extent to which the scores on a quantitative variable is distribution are spread out. A. polygon, B. normal curve, C. variability, D. none. The correct answer is option C, variability. Question number 544. The distribution curve of a normal distribution is called a normal curve. It is A. bell-shaped, B. straight, C. circle-shaped, D. none. The correct answer is option A, bell-shaped. Question number 545. Researchers used various graphic techniques to summarize categorical data including A. frequency tables, bar graphs, pie charts, B. frequency table, histograms, equivalent form method, C. split half procedure, frequency table, D. none of them. The correct answer is option A, frequency tables, bar graphs, pie charts. Question number 546. These are certain types of procedures that allow researchers to make inferences about a population based on finding from a sample. A. statistics, B. parameters, C. inferential statistics, D. none. The correct answer is option C, inferential statistics. Question number 547. There is no difference between the population mean of student using method A and population mean of students using method B. It shows A. positive hypothesis, B. null hypothesis, C. negative hypothesis, D. significant hypothesis. The correct answer is option B, null hypothesis. Question number 548. There is a significant difference between the population mean of student using method A and population mean of students using method B. It shows A. null hypothesis, B. negative hypothesis, C. positive hypothesis, D. none. The correct answer is option C, positive hypothesis. Question number 549. Parametric techniques are most appropriate for A. interval data, B. nominal data, C. ordinal data, D. ratio data. The correct answer is option A, interval data. Question number 550. Non-parametric techniques are most appropriate for A. interval data, B. nominal data, C. ordinal data, D. both B and C. The correct answer is option D, both B and C.